Yo, 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 yo. My dogs, what's the fuck's going on? What up, Nick? How are you?
Hi Eddie, yeah, all good, mate. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Let's see.
Little tech issue, eh?
Yeah, on when I would turn my camera on Zoom, it would change it on my OBS and it would make it like a small little square.
Hmm. Working right now on it.
So Bitcoin is at all-time highs, huh?
Yeah, I heard the other person talking about that a minute ago. It's not something I really follow that much.
So, I had an interesting theory about Bitcoin. The person who created it has a secret wallet. Well, he owns 1 million Bitcoin across like 20,000 different wallets, I think I saw online. Right? So if you do the math, 1 million Bitcoin times 100,000, that's $100 trillion.
Yes, big, isn't
That's literally the GDP of a country. How much money does the United States bring in a year? Let's Google that. The US brings in about 4.92 trillion. So that man will have about 50 times, sorry, about like 10 times the amount of the US GDP, 20 times, if he decides to sell all of his Bitcoin. That's why I think at 100K there's going to be a massive dump. That guy's going to come out of the woodworks and those wallets are going to start selling Bitcoin left and right. Bam, 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 bam. Because, bro, when you're worth $100 trillion, for you not to sell a single penny of it, I don't know.
it?
If you say so, bro, that's 100 trillion.
So it's like Elon Musk money in it or more.
Elon Musk is in the billions. That's more money than the United States, bro. That'll pay off our debt and have more left over.
Nick's at the beach.
Yo.
Oh yeah.
So gold dumped
Yeah.
again today, huh?
Yep. That's the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin for you.
Bitcoin at all-time highs,
It fucking broke all my levels.
and it's still just going.
I have no more analysis for it.
That's exactly how we felt with gold, bro. Look at this.
There's no more.
That's how we felt with gold, bro. Look at this. Every week it was a new high, new high, new high, new high, new high, new high, new high. Look at our dailies. It looks exactly like Bitcoin. And look,
Yeah.
and it's been non-stop doing it. Oh, what is this? Are we back in? We're in 2021 here. So I'm trying to get back to this level, bro. We're trying to get back to somewhere here where we have massive daily ranges of like 500 pips. So we're just bouncing back and forth between 500 pips, bro. That's a beautiful price action right here, bro. This is beautiful price action. This, I don't like this shit. Having to trade within this, bro, has been the hardest thing ever. We can get down to like here. How many pips is that range? 300. It's smaller, but I want to be back in like 2020 ranges, but I don't think gold will ever come back down that steep. We are dumping though. I took a nice sell. I took two losses and one win stacked and made it back. I took a, where was it? I took a short right here on the break of the low here, and I got stopped out here on the break of the high. I have my stop loss here above this wick, and then I took buys here once we flipped on the daily, and then that was a bust as well, and then I got stopped out again, so I took buys here. Oop.
I think I was on the week view
So
when you were talking about one of these, weren't you?
yeah, once I saw that we rejected here and came back up, I closed my positions here, and then I took my sell entry here, and then I closed somewhere like right here. How many pips was that? Yeah, it was like 30 pips, exactly 30 pips. So I closed somewhere lower, or my entry was a bit higher. But yeah, Wix said it. Wix was talking about this Sunday night.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we kind of stopped right here.
Okay.
Hey, JT, mute your mic.
But
We kind of froze right here. This is wild. The daily closed right at this level right here. We're coming up for a top wick first, though. We haven't made a bottom wick yet. This could still just... Damn, that's such a perfect closure. Respecting perfectly. If... Damn, we already did get a wick breaking that low. How can we get in some buys here without the daily having a bottom wick like that? This could be the turning point where we start to see ourselves turn around, but it's hard to say without a bottom wick on the daily or a bottom wick on my 4 hour. But
I muted the computer instead of my mic. I'm a piece of shit.
it's all good, bro. There's only 5 people right now. Hey, for real, shout out to all the holders. My cousin asked me 2 days ago, yo, what should I buy? I told him, look, bro, you're gonna do this exactly as I'm gonna write it down right here, and you're gonna do nothing else. You're gonna go and you're gonna buy some Bitcoin. If you have $300, you're gonna put $100 in Bitcoin. Then you're gonna go and you're gonna put $100 in Dogecoin, and then you're gonna go put $100 in Ethereum, and that's it. Don't look at them, and forget about them. They're all on Robinhood. It's all easy, and if you really want to have some skin in the game in the crypto, put $300 in, and then forget about it. Come back in January at New Year's and look at what it is, and you'll be thankful later. Your $300 will now probably be like 1,000, maybe 1,500, maybe a little bit more, and you have a nice little gift for yourself. No, he's not gonna make a fucking account on none of those exchanges and do all this crazy shit. Well, no, when I told him to get into Bitcoin, this was 3 days ago or 4 days ago when it was like at 60K, bro. It's too late now. If you're holding now, cool. But if you're still buying now in hopes of it hitting 100K, it's gonna do it. But yeah, he asked me this like 4 days ago, before Ethereum pumped up like $1,000, before Bitcoin pumped up $20,000, before anything pumped up. He asked me, what should I do? And I'm like, bro, just the basics that Robinhood has. I'm like, either way, if you really trust in Bitcoin, you should be throwing money every week into your Bitcoin and saving up some money in Bitcoin. You throw some money in your savings, and you throw a little bit of money into crypto. if you really trust crypto like that. Especially if you were doing this like in the beginning of the year and just every week throwing in like 20 bucks, 20 bucks, 20 bucks, 50 bucks, whatever, whenever you could, you would be up quite a bit right now. Yeah, that's what I was saying, bro. At 100K, we gotta watch that area because once you get that major pullback, we gotta see where we pull back to. Because the last time we had pullbacks, we pulled back quite a bit, bro. Bitcoin retraces like a fucking animal. Look at this gap up. Look at this range that Bitcoin has, bro. From 70,000, we retraced all the way down to 23,000. That's insane during COVID. So what would you say discounted price would be now? I don't think we're gonna retrace the COVID lows because we don't have a pandemic where people need money. Pull back to 90,000. After hitting 100, we pull back to
I would say there, 77.
That's the thing. I don't know. I'm thinking if I were a crypto person holding $1 trillion, would I just come out and cash in on my $1 trillion and literally go buy every country in the world and be a king?
I mean, I would sell half.
That's some wild shit, bro.
I would sell half at that point.
That man could sell $1 trillion a day and not make a dent in the price of Bitcoin, or $1 trillion a month and not make a dent in the price of Bitcoin. It's worth over 100 trillion. I see what you're saying, bro. I see what you're saying. So you're thinking Bitcoin is gonna where is the path on here? Bam to 100. Retrace to this 90. Bam. Probably that's a Fibonacci level you got retraced. And then bam to that 114 level before that fucking dump to somewhere here. It's gotta make a bottom somewhere. It's gotta make a bottom somewhere. Yo, I appreciate you, nigga. Everybody like this stream. With how bearish gold is, dude, honestly, I think we might possibly disregard this area completely. So we got to be very careful. This might be where we retrace and we come up now. But with what's going on and Trump being president, bleed. So even though we close respecting, that might just mean we're going to have a steep pullback for a continuation to the downside. So now that the daily's coming up with no bottom wick, we formed the support here on the hourly. We are coming up, on the 4 hour, we are coming up with no bottom wick. So that's something to keep an eye out for. This hourly still doesn't have a bottom wick. 30 minutes still doesn't have a bottom wick. Yeah, markets are slowing down. Probably 7:30, 7 o'clock we'll start seeing some more movement. This is a good level that we bounced off of here. If the hourly had a bottom wick here, this is tough. If this would have came down with like no pullback here on the 15 minute, because if you look on the 5 minute, the price just consolidated there. So it's probably a damn, we're scooping here. Would I be able to take a trade this early? No. The only thing that looks good is the 5, the 15, and the 1. What up, dude? How many people are in here? Hey. Bitcoin is crazy.
I told you since a couple days ago, buy everything. Everything you can.
Yeah. I hope Alfredo bought when we told him to.
Everything. Except one.
Buy everything, bro. Just buy everything. Listen, I told you guys last week before Saturday. I told you guys buy Sui. It was at 227, and now it's at 321. Yeah, but it would have been up 73% almost.
And we're gonna put the chat mic right here.
Oh my god, look at Doge. 35 cents.
Fucking Doge. The shittiest coin went up, bro.
That's how it is.
I told them Doge was at 20 cents a week ago when I told Alfredo to buy. If he would have put in his $100 in Doge, it's at 30 cents now. That's a what, 30% increase? It would have been up 30% across the board. So he would have been up.
So listen, tonight I'm going to sleep really late. Okay, I put in $25
No way.
in Solana, and I've been trading shit coins for the past hour and a half, and I'm up $185.
This is not gambling advice, chat. This is what some of my DGen friends do.
I'll keep you updated tomorrow. I'll tell you if I'm rich or not. But brother, the thing is that listen, people are shitting out tokens, bro. Like listen to these names: Kasumi, Alive, Yaoi, Petunia, Pippin, Sense, Pottle, Illibird, Aim. Does that mean anything to you? It doesn't to you, right?
Absolutely not.
Each one of these fucking coins have 6 million, 5 million, 26 million, 48 million market caps, bro. They launch and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars just pour into them. So like if you get in at like a low market cap, your money obviously for cheaper, you're gonna get a lot more tokens. And then once people start buying, the liquidity pool ratio turns into your favor. So whatever tokens you hold, they start valuing at a lot more, bro. So people are making like 10, 20,000% on their fucking $100 investments.
You're a savage, bro.
Dude, it just takes one, bro, one good one. Because the thing is that there's a lot of runs, so you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful. There's people who the token might look nice, but then all of a sudden they control, the top 15 wallets that hold the majority of the token, and they just fucking tank the whole thing and sell off everything and take everybody's money. So it's not as simple as it sounds. So you have to be smart. But I've been most of the ones that I've been trading have all been rugs. But I get in, I get out so quick before they rug me until I fucking just take off with the profit.
Yeah, honestly, that's
It's like Paystack.
that's what a lot of people do, bro. A lot of people will take a couple $100 and put it on every new crypto that they can find. Maybe they'll spend like $2,000 or $3,000 on 20 different ones, and then the one that hits, they'll make 5, 6, 7,000. So they'll double or triple their money.
That's my brother did it before Shiba became like a fucking crazy maniac. He had $100 in Shiba, and the $100, bro, turned into $40,000. Just $100, bro. Just $100.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and then obviously he's never seen that money before. He didn't know what to do with it. He was unaware of what the fuck was going on, so he ended up losing it all. But
Yeah, my stepdad did the same thing. He with Dogecoin. He put in $1,000 and it shot up to 30,000. But he sold. He knew what to do. He sold immediately and he fixed the house and he put a brand new kitchen and he did a bunch of shit for my mom. He had to pay taxes on it too.
There's a token right now that's coming out. It's called Shiro Niku, and it's backed by Shiba. So if whoever can get in early in that, bro, remember the last time Shiba Inu backed another token, which was Floki, right? Floki right now has like a $2 or $3 billion dollar market cap. So let's say you would have got Floki
Are you trying to sell me trash tokens, bro?
No, you don't. I wouldn't give you any type of financial advice. I'm just telling you what's going on, like in the trenches out here, bro. That's it.
That's
Don't go,
interesting as fuck, bro.
don't go and buy anything unless you know what the fuck you're doing and what's going on, because there's just so much out there that you can easily just get eaten up. Um, there's a new fucking coin every hour. Every hour there's about 10 to 20,000 new coins coming out. Every hour, brother.
Yeah,
Daily, every day.
yeah, you gotta degen that. You gotta throw like $1 in each one. Maybe turn your dollar into 100.
I use this thing called Photon. It's an app where um I see everything live, all the contracts live and shit.
No top wick.
And then as I use, oh damn, should have. Wait, no, this is not the. Damn, bro, these people, bro, these people are so smart, man. You know, these people, man, there's bots, bro. Like, let's say you make a token, you can buy bots and like have them spike up your transactions, so it looks like a bunch of people are buying your shit, but in reality, nobody's buying your shit. It's just the same people like rugging you and stuff. You gotta be very careful, man. There's a lot of things that you gotta like be careful for, look out for, pay attention. It's definitely not somebody I wouldn't recommend any and like someone new to get into it like that. But yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna be looking for the one. I mean, the one already happened. I just sometimes you see it and you just see it and you see it and you see it and you keep thinking it's too late and it's too late and it's too late. And there was this one token that I didn't buy called it was called Doji, and it was about a dog. It was like a dog. It was just a meme of a dog. It happened a couple of days ago, and I just looked at it. I didn't buy it or anything like that. I was just looking at it because I was like, oh, that's cool, looks nice. And I didn't want to get into it because I was like, nah, you know, like too many runs right now. Let me see like how the market's going. Man, that shit went from I saw it at a 70,000 market cap, and that shit went all the way to fucking 5-6 million market cap. People who bought in like $1,000 worth, they turned it to 100K, 150K. It's insane, bro. But yeah, my bad. I don't mean to take away your stream and what you doing, bro? Back to your analogy, my bad.
I got you.
What are you doing? You doing sales on Bitcoin or on gold?
No, I'm gonna do an analysis. I was just letting it move. I thought I could get a trade real quick.
Do you agree with my analysis, or do you think that there's like maybe some room for a different analogy?
I don't even know what you said.
I was talking about how like
Oh, what analysis?
Bitcoin goes up, gold goes down, type shit, you know?
Oh, it depends. Gold has been going up for months and 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 months.
Right near the previous month's low, aren't we, at the moment on gold?
I'm guessing Trump doesn't like gold.
I just think he's attacking the newer generations, bro. For the newer generations, their gold is Bitcoin.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm pretty sure that the age group of people who have like shares or that own gold and stuff like that are a lot older in comparison to the ones who own like Bitcoin. I'm sure it's a lot more too. Well, not a lot more, but I think the gold market cap is like 18 trillion, and the Bitcoin one is about to be like 2 trillion. But there has to be some sort of like, because there can't be two fucking. Because what gold is like the major what everybody has their currencies, right? Gold for their treasuries and stuff.
Yeah.
So like if we turn into like a super mega tech world, like
I'm gonna continue trading gold until gold blows the fuck up, and then if gold blows up, then I'm gonna continue trading something else. But
Have you looked at the previous? No, I mean gold is not going anywhere right now, bro. Gold is not going anywhere for a long, long time. Gold is at the end of the day still gold. And it's actually like the only real life, thing that you can actually have physically to hold value. It's not like you can hold a Bitcoin if you have internet. And
Yeah, it's tangible.
yo, if we start getting closures above here, then I'm gonna start looking for possibly some buys to fill this range. There's breaking the daily highs. We have 30 pips on this range. You can scalp something here, but I don't know if we're gonna get a setup. I wanted it to like close above here and then pull back, but we haven't closed above here yet, and it's kind of trickling up. Since the time change right now should be the picking up some volume. Let's see, we're rejecting here on the 15-minute and the 5-minute. Damn, bro. I keep forgetting to to add these commands. So I gotta add like, sub. I gotta add your mom. I'm just kidding. W. Bet that up. I keep forgetting, bro. I just set up the Zoom, so now I can have Zoom calls. Disclosure with no top wick. We just came up, created a top wick. Could we be selling off from here? This is why I want to get a closure above this area to ensure that we're not selling off after here. I want to make sure we close above. Oh, I want to tell you guys a little bit about what happened with my Top Step evaluation. Basically, I made too much profit too fast. You can't make more than 50% of the target within a day. So I was up, within like a week, I was up 2%. And then on the following week, I had a couple wins, a couple losses. So I went back to break even for the week. And then I had a 9-trade streak where across those 9 trades I made the $2,000 that I needed to remaining to pass the challenge. Hold on. My bad, I was coughing a little bit. So I made the $2,000 in a day to pass the challenge. I didn't really mean to. I just went on a streak. During my first stream on Asian last week, I made like 800 something bucks, and then on the next morning I made like another $1,000. So I made like 1,900 bucks, and I passed the account. So I reached the entire target, but then they raised my limit to an extra 1,400 to pass now, because that would equal my $2,000 day would equal less than 50% of the total target now. So they wanted me to make, instead of 3,000 profit, they wanted me to make 5,000 profit. And then I was like, all right, cool, no problem. So I made a little bit more, and then I took a loss. And then after I took the loss, I was like, damn, I calculated. I'm like, now I need to make 2,500 back. And if I take one more loss, let's say I have a 2 consecutive loss day, now I gotta make like 4,000 back. So I said, fuck that, and I just reset the account. So I restarted the 50K for for Top Step, and now I know that I can't go above 1,500 in a day. So 1,500 is my limit. So even if I have a banging day, I can't go above 1,500. So I have an Apex account now as well. It reset without me knowing, so I guess it's a good thing. So I can have the 2 accounts, and when I can't trade my Top Step, then I'll switch over and I'll trade the Apex. So I'm doing the 250K for Apex, and I'm doing a 50K for top one. $250K. So my goal is to have those two accounts and then link them to my live and then copy trade them on futures. I think Top Step is now just introduced MT5, so I should be able to copy trade them through MT5 once Apex eventually adds MT5. Yeah, that is annoying, bro. And the thing is that I was trading a 2 lot and my wins were all $200, so 10 pips. So 9 10 pip bangers, $1,800 in a day, and that's what fucking destroyed me. Just 9 10 pip bangers, 10 pips, 10 pips, 10 pips, 10 pips, 10 pips. Damn, gold, what are we gonna start doing here? So you guys got a parlay going tonight?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
What is it?
I don't.
I got like 5 parlays going.
I rotated everything into crypto.
Honestly, that's pretty smart.
What did Mario call out this time?
It's a pretty decent one, bro. It's simple, so two bet parlays, so it's not that bad. It's not that hard to hit. It's not that hard to hit.
Oh, this is Joanne. Yo, you want to be on stream, bro?
Sure. What's up? What's going on? We should all be on stream.
These are my boys.
How are you streaming today?
So I'm trying to see if I can get a trade going. I'm gonna probably stream till like 7:30. If I can get a trade going, I'll probably stream until 8. It all depends what goes on. I don't know if my boy Market Mechanic is gonna be able to stream the Asian session. So if he can't, then I'll just continue and keep my stream on until like 10 o'clock. So I'll stream for like fucking 4 hours. Yeah, I was thinking of taking some buys here. I'm trying to see. We're starting to wick out of this area, starting to get some closures here. So I'm starting. I gotta see. I'm starting to like what's going on here.
So how was your day today? What plays did you make?
I took a couple losses and a couple wins. I took a sell here, and then I took a loss when it came up and it wicked me out, and then I took a buy once we came up to the top and we reversed again. So I took 2 instant reversal trades, and then I got stopped out here, but then I took sells at this area here, and I rode it all the way down to like here. So I caught like 20 pips. So I got stopped out here for 20 pips, then I got stopped out again for 20 pips, and then I stacked the position 3 or 4 entries, and I caught the sell all the way down, so I ended up in profit.
What is
Hey, I'm gonna enter a buy here.
What is some advice you could give to somebody that's just getting into?
Hold on. I entered a buy here off the break of the daily highs. After these wicks here, we started scooping on the 5 SMA. We're about to close on the hourly, but I think we're gonna get a little push here. I am probably gonna have my stop loss at the daily low if we break the daily low. So my stop loss would be 43 pips. Well, here that we're re-breaking the daily highs, and we're starting, now that we formed structure here and broke to the upside, I think we can get a decent push here, at least maybe 10 pips. Maybe fill this wick here. This is just a small attempt. I had a really, really big day today, so I'm risking a small amount of what I made today. It might pop at the hourly closure, but I think this is a solid entry. My spreads are a little higher than normal. There are 3. Usually there are 1.
It's so funny.
Yeah, I tried a 50K challenge on top one, and I failed it. I futures or Forex, bro, is just difficult for me.
Why?
The spreads on it, like having 3-4 pip spreads, that is what kills my trades. Like for example, the other day when I went on a 9 streak, they were all exactly like around 10 or 11 pips. If they were, and that made me $2,000 basically. And if it was a Forex where the spreads were 3 or 4 on a volatile day, that's about 40% of my profit. So it would have been like a $1,500 day or a $1,600 day instead. Or less. It would have been like $1,000 day because of the spreads. So if every trade what goes 10 pips and my spreads are 4, then I'm really only closing at 6.
Yeah, I'm not into Forex too much. What's the difference between that and just regular stocks?
Nothing really. Price action is the same, so it just depends. When you're trading Forex, you're trading on a much bigger exchange. There's more liquidity, higher volatile price movements. Price moves much, much steeper. You're going to find...
Isn't it also the fact that it's like it's not stocks, it's like actual like foreign currencies and stuff?
It's one currency against another currency. So, for example, this is the gold against the dollar, but I'm trading the futures version of it. So the futures version of it is just a gold contract. So it's just the what gold is. The difference between that and a stock is a stock you have to trade it by actually purchasing the stock, which you can't trade with leverage, or you have to buy an option call, which has all these stipulations to it. Whereas with Forex, you're trading with leverage. So you can buy one contract, or you can buy 0.9 contracts, or 0.8, 0.7, or you can go all the way down from a 0.1 to a 0.01. So you can trade from a 1 all the way down every increment down to a 0.01. And all of that gives you a leverage to use to trade. So your leverage could be like 1 to 500, let's say. So if you have a stock and you want to buy Nvidia, you got to buy it for $150. Whereas with Forex, if you had 1 to 500 leverage, divide 150 by 500, that would be 30 cents. So in order for you to own one share of Nvidia and trade it, you only need 30 cents of leverage to be able to trade it. So imagine 30 cents. If you had a $10 account, you can open up a trade with like 100 shares of Nvidia. And if it goes up, instantly gaps up, you can make a shit ton of fucking money trading Forex. So that's with the crazy leverage. You can over leverage an account, open up a massively large position during news. If it goes one way, you just made a shit ton of money. If it goes into negative, even $1, you're fucked.
It's like options.
So it's similar to options, but there's a lot less rules and a lot less stipulations and a lot less dookie, a lot less stupid shit.
Yeah.
Options are hard.
It's hard to say what's better because we had a guy that came on Asian Stream and he apparently makes a lot of money. He's like lost $250,000 trading this and that, and he only does really options, and he doesn't even do the normal options that everybody else does. He does Sirius XM and things like that. So he doesn't do He doesn't do crazy stocks or Nasdaq stocks or anything like that. He just does anything that he sees will benefit like society or some shit. So it's just different for everybody. But my mentor, Don Vo, has flipped 100K to $1 million in front of my face. I've seen it. I was there live every single day watching him do it. We just had a closure on the hourly here. The hourly close with kind of a tiny little top wick. No top wick. I'm going to go break even here right off the bat. I don't like that. I don't like that. The hourly should have came down for a bottom wick first. But it might still drive. Yeah, it took me out. Yeah, I'm not interested in that hourly closure like that. The hourly close with...
That shit moving.
Yeah, the hourly close with no top wick. Barely a top wick. The hourly close did close above range here, but there's no wick to fill for a continuation. I'm not interested in that right now. Let me update the record. One more break even to the books.
So is that the only one you've been focusing on today, or you usually have a few?
No, I look at a few other places, a few other things like Nasdaq. Hold on, let me update my record.
Really had a sloppy day today.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I made money off of it.
Oh yeah.
I've had a pretty chill day at work today.
Boom, boom, BE, 2 break evens.
No added
Save.
Just straight service calls.
Alright, hold on, guys. Un momentico. Un momentico. Alright. I want you guys to understand why I went break even there. The hourly closed with barely a top wick. I'm going to consider that no top wick. No top wick indicates no range for a continuation, right? This candle closing with no top wick here means there's nothing to fill. There's no break and retest going on the lower time frame. Price just stops. There's no more movement. So I don't want to be in that trade there. And then what do you see once we came down and hit my break even? Price gap down. So we could possibly come down to the bottom of the range and flip on the daily. Or we could come down like sometimes happens, hit your break even and then continue driving. But because that hourly had no top wick, I want to see it come up, create a top wick, and then come back down to retest, confirm that we're not going to come down and make a bottom wick for this daily before a continuation up. Because now that we've closed with no top wick here and we're starting to pull back, this might not be the drive up. So we have to be very careful when you're scalping like that, especially when you're scalping to the end of the range. I was expecting the volume coming from the daily break of the highs, breaking us out of this level to continue the push. But it didn't. But we're still riding the SMA. We did cross it on the 1 minute, so there's no more trend to continue. So we could be coming down here now. That hourly closure, no top wick, is so key, especially with this hourly has no bottom wick. There's just nothing going on here. No wick for us to fill, nothing. So I would have preferred going into drawdown, closing in drawdown, continuing in drawdown, making a bottom wick, and then flipping bullish. See how we're driving down now? Quick closure. I don't want to be in drawdown. Are we turning this area into support now? What could possibly be going on here? Oh, for the 10 of you guys that are listening, I am sponsored now by a supplement company. You can use my 10% off code. I'm going to drop it here. Sometimes these supplement shits are expensive.
What type of supplement?
Ooh, let me delete that. No steroids, all natural stuff.
What type of supplements though? Like tests or?
No, no steroids. The fuck does that mean, bro? No steroids means no steroids.
Like a testosterone booster or something? Like.
So, pin message. No, things like pre-workout, vitamins, protein shakes, amino acids, other things like that to actually work out and have a good workout. Damn, we're gonna start flipping here? What are we doing here, bud?
Creatine.
Yep. They sell creatine. They sell, if you're a person that has trouble in bed, they sell things like that to get better in bed. They sell quite a bit of things.
Yeah, I'm just taking ashwagandha right now.
They also sell ashwagandha, all that, cheaper than they do at Walmart, especially with my code.
Nice. Alright, I'll check it out.
Yeah, that's why it's worth it. The code saves you 10% off, and the price is already the same price as it is at Walmart. So when you save 10%, you're saving money. Huh? I might be interested in. Let's see. Damn, 10 viewers, 10 likes. You guys are the shit.
How do I give you a like, bro?
You gotta go to my YouTube, dog.
Oh shit! I think I followed that.
If you don't follow me, I'm gonna have to fight you, bro.
Nah, bro. Nah, follow me.
Alright, I was gonna say I'm gonna take some shorts right now, but we just pushed below this low, so I cannot enter now. But I was liking shorts here. I don't know. I cannot. Let's wait for the next. It's an hour. Let's see if we can get a top wick on this hourly, but we might not. We might get those 10 pips I was looking for. I was expecting a push down to like here.
So while you were trading, I had to go rescue my cat. This nigga caught a fucking frog and started foaming up and up.
No way.
Yeah, he got toad poison, but I found a cure quick. He's good now. He's fucking crazy.
Damn, bro. If not, that would be hundreds of dollars at the vet. Yeah, so I hope your cat's okay, my brother.
Fuji. Back to normal.
Man, these cells were looking so good. Why was I talking shit instead of taking some cells? This is the liquidity grab, the FVG or whatever you people call it, getting tapped for cells. So people that trade ICT, there's your FVG. People that trade DVS, this is a fake out back into range. Closure below. You have a bearish engulfing here. Price came up, grabbed liquidity, and now is breaking below. That's a easy play. But I think the markets are slow this morning. They're not like they were yesterday, where I had like fucking, or Friday or Thursday, where I had like 3 trades at 6 o'clock. There were some banger moves at 6 o'clock. We broke the previous 15 high, failed to drive. We just broke the previous 15 low. So we have no top wick on this candle, and the hourly close very shitty. So I don't like how the market's looking right now. I think I'm gonna call this stream right here, and see what Market Mechanic is gonna do. If Market Mechanic doesn't show up doesn't call a stream today, then I'll probably take over the session today. But I'm streaming Asian session on Wednesdays. So Wednesdays at 7:30, I like to come here early and get that shit popping, because the market starts moving already. And I'm a scalper, so I like to catch as much as I can, and then spend the last hour talking shit and wasting everybody's time. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. But yeah, man, if we do get a wick up here, I'm gonna look at the charts. If we do get a wick up here and then start re-breaking the lows again, I am gonna take a sell. So if we get a wick here and then re-break the low here, I'm gonna be taking a sell. I'm gonna set an alarm for the re-break of the low here, and I'm probably gonna go eat some food. Well, that's what I'm looking for, because then that would indicate this is the top wick for the day. We're rejecting this area here. We've tried to break out, we failed. We tried to break out again, tapping this area, failing once again, and then we're coming back down to re-break the lows. So I don't know what kind of formation, what candle formation that gives you, but that tells me that the market is forming a high and coming down to get a bottom wick for the daily. So if we get this, I will be taking some sells. But alright, gang, I'm gonna leave stream running for a little bit. Alright, Zoom gang. See you guys later. See you later. Alligator. I tried to get a dub for you guys. We got stopped out, break even, and price is starting to dump now. Beautiful price management. Beautiful risk management, sorry. I was up like 8 pips, not bad. I was in drawdown for a little bit. I was almost in no drawdown at all. But you see how, I'm going to give you a little, this is something that I talk about consistently, that I learned from Don and Wix. You want to be in the volume candle. You see how when I took my buy stop entry here, or when I entered here, I'm in the volume candle and price is moving. I don't want to be where price is trickling. I want to be in the candle that pushes. And because I was in the candle that pushed and the hourly close with no top wick, that told me there's no more push left. There's no more range for a continuation. And what do you see here? Closure with no top wick, no range for a continuation. So now that you see the price is starting to flip bearish, we're getting closer to the daily flip. The daily has no bottom wick. It starts to give you an idea of what's actually going on. Maybe this is the top wick for the daily. We actually tried to break out and failed, and now we have no top wick here, indicating no more range for a continuation. We're starting to close back into this range that we have here, so we could very well see this be the high and price continue to the downside. So I want to let some candles form, and before I make an opinion on that. But that could be what we're seeing here, because we just tried to break out and failed. We're closed below the range, engulfing this entire move right here, and now we're closing below again. So this could be the continuation to the downside. So I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. If I do get on stream later, I'll send everybody a new Zoom link. I'm gonna end the Zoom.
You better get on, bro. When he doesn't sleep.
No, for sure gonna be trading, but if my boy doesn't stream, then I'm gonna be streaming. So.
And then if anything, you just do like some private stuff. We can just I'll record my screen. Everybody just do their own shit and talk. Get some content.
That's what I got these Zooms for. So like when I get off YouTube, one second. So when I get off YouTube,